Greetings, dear listener, and welcome yet again for another installment of Twilight Abridged. Either Forks High lets out before 2:30, or Jessica drove far above the speed limit, because between class letting out and 4, they managed what would legally be a good hour-and-a-half drive or more. Either way, they arrived at Port Angeles for their dress shopping trip. Jessica and Angela don't believe that Bella has never been to a dance. Bella says that no one in Phoenix asked her. This means that Meyer thinks the people of Phoenix have far better taste than the people of Forks. If you are listening from Forks right now, keep this in mind. Meyer thinks you are all morons. As it turns out, Tyler had been saying that Bella was going to the dance with him, which the girls claim was why Lauren did not like Bella. Personally, I would like to continue thinking that Lauren does not like Bella because she recognizes what a bitch she is. Anyway, as expected, Bella could not even take the time dress shopping to put her obsession with Edward aside, despite still having no real reason for such an obsession. A while later, Bella wandered away from Jessica and Angela, and she saw a silver Volvo. Hint, hint. A group of 4 men, dirty and not attractive because they are bad, approached Bella and she ran away. Because, of course, Bella is such a special bitch that she would be a potential rape victim in a city that has maybe 24 rapes in 1 year at its highest, but normally about 10 or fewer per annum. If the specific mention of the silver Volvo hadn't tipped you off, you're a moron, and you would not have expected Edward to save her. Because, of course, he's just so super special awesome as a stalker. Edward was pissy about the men having been chasing someone he himself had been stalking. Edward forced her to go to dinner with him, despite her not being hungry. The waitress flirted with Edward because he's just so damn pretty, and Bella decided to eat after all. During the meal, you're given examples of just how much control Edward has over Bella, already indicating the nature of their relationship when they actually start one. They converse for a bit, and when Bella finally asks him why he was in Port Angeles, he refuses to answer, as he did not want to tell her that he had been stalking her. She asks him in a blatantly obvious manner, claiming it to be hypothetical, how he had known to show up at just the right time to save her. Despite the aforementioned variant range of Port Angeles' crime rate, Edward seems to believe that Bella being a victim would have ruined their statistics. Meyer really is a stupid bitch for not bothering to do a lick of research beyond geography for dummies. And even that, she had apparently gotten the Cliff Notes edition. I don't know if it was meant as a joke, but I certainly laughed when Edward said Bella was observant. Then Edward points out Meyer's having made Bella so special that any trouble will be drawn to her instead of anyone else. Fucking Mary Sue. Finally, Edward admits to having followed Bella to Port Angeles. Then Edward does what he can to make her afraid, and it works, but because she's such a stupid bitch, she's instantly calm again in the blink of an eye. Despite his having no problem keeping himself from harming Bella because she's so damn special, he tells her that her being with him had kept him from attacking the men that followed her. Could Meyer be any more obvious about how fucking special she thinks she is? We'll certainly find out. Anyway, they leave and start the trip back to Forks. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Twilight Abridged, brought to you by the good people at TwilightSucks.com. Twilight sucks, because Mary Sues across the literary world are tired of Bella Swan getting all of the attention.